Krishna, what do we see in his life? What can we learn from his life? There's something beautiful about Bhagavan Krishna's life. You see, when you look at your life, what is prominent in your life? There's one word. Na. I just said it. Na. No. This is one thing which is so prominent in your life. If you count in a day, how many times you say no? Have you ever counted? No? Just now. Constantly, you are always opposing to the flow of the divine in your life. Throughout your life, you have learned one thing, always to say no. But in Bhagavan's life, he have say always yes. He was never opposed. Everything that happened in his life, from the beginning till the end, it was always a flow. He didn't go against the current. We try to swim always against the current because we know better. And this is the difference between Bhagavan and human being. And that's what we have to change in our life. That rigidness of the mind, the stubbornness of the mind, which constantly saying, no, I can't. When life presents itself to you, what you have to say? Yes. But even your yes, when you say very often, is with certain reluctance. You're very reluctant to say yes. You don't even know whether you are saying yes fully or no. It's a mixture of both. Have you ever noticed that? Especially when the Sadhguru is asking you for something, you want to please the Sadhguru, you would like to do what the Guru is telling you to do. But behind, in the mind, there's always a degree of no. And that degree of no is very powerful actually. More powerful than the yes what you say. And that's what we have to learn. When we are celebrating, yes, it's a celebration. But Bhagavan wants that each moment of your life is a celebration. Because he's coming. Like one of the verses he said, I am coming into your life. Bhagavan Sant Kabir said that each moment Bhagavan is coming into your life. Do you recognize it? The breath that we are taking in, the prana itself, it is infused with his energy. It is infused with his power. Each moment he's coming into your life, but you are not welcoming him. In the Shastra it said, when Bhagavan comes, when the Sadguru comes into your life, welcome him, surrender to him, bow down to him. Prefix, surrender, welcome him, and bow down. Surrender is not an easy thing. Sharanagati is not an easy thing. We think that, yes, we put the tilak on our forehead. Here we are a devotee, we are surrender. No, actually surrender is not something that you can do. What you can do is you can constantly letting go, transforming yourself. That you can do. But to surrender itself, you can't do that. When we look at the life of all the great saints, of Bhakti saints especially, we see that how they have let go of that no from the mind and welcome Bhagwan himself. That's why Periyarval said, no? Each moment you are coming into my life, you come. But each moment I'm opposed due to my stubbornness. I'm opposing you. This is the nature of human mind. We have always trained ourselves to oppose what we don't understand. Criticize what we don't understand. And this has become our habit. You do it unknowingly. It happens so many times, but you are not aware of it. But Bhagwan is coming into your life. And when what you have to do from your side is your effort in purifying yourself through your sadhana, through the satsang, through your namasmarana, constant chanting of Sri Vitthal Giridhari Parvamne Namah, or any divine name what you feel close to, whichever your guru is have given you the name of God. Chant that. Be absorbed into that. Bhagwan don't come like, you see, we have a notion that a dropping into the ocean. No? Periyarval said in the third one, it is opposite actually. It is reverse what is happening. It is the ocean itself which is dropping, becoming a small drop inside of you. That ocean itself is entering you. That ocean is becoming part of you. And this is not a simple thing. No. It's not something that we have to take it easy. Bhagwan keep knocking at the door of your heart, but you keep pushing. And Bhagwan Krishna in his life, we see that he was never opposed to whatever is coming into his life. He is the Lord who have created everything. He is the Lord who, we can't say that he have karma, but yet he act in the plenitude. He act in the fullness of himself. In each of his Leela, we see the fullness of himself, not partial. Because he have given himself fully. He have let his divine realm and he have come, take an aspect here, to be with us. So that he can uplift us, raise us again to who we are truly. Amazing, When we look at what the 700 verse of the Gita itself, how Bhagwan is so patiently teaching to Arjuna. But yet we have a stubborn mind. Even if we hear what he's saying, we push back. Because we think we know better. In place of flowing with the flow itself, you think that you have the power to control everything. Yes, the outside world teach you that. That is the psychological aspect of the world itself. Always to oppose, always to say no. Always be against. But on the spiritual psychology teach you to embrace. Teach you to flow. It's a different psychology. Isn't that, doctor? One is outside and the other one is inside. So that's what Bhagavan Krishna represents. That inner force inside of you to move forward in whatever path you have taken. To embrace it fully. Not look at the other side, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that. This is the nature of man, you know. When it don't turn the way we want, we say, no, it's wrong, I will do something else. How many times in your life you keep doing different things? Have you achieved anything? No, you have not. Because you have not fully embraced what was awakening from deep inside of you. Finish. Once, when you truly and sincerely say yes to Him, yes to life itself, there can't be a no. Then you become the observant and you start to see. You start to see that in my life, how many times I have opposed myself. I have opposed to the flow of life. When life was bringing me to where I have to be. Due to my own psychology, due to what I have learned toward the outside, it's always to oppose it. To learn from Bhagavan, to embrace, and to be yourself. It's not that it will be easy, because to be yourself is one of the most difficult. First, you have to go against everybody else which is around you. Are you strong enough for that? But this is what life is about. You know, you can please people as much as you want. You will never be satisfied. You can think that, yes, if I'm doing that, I will be in the eyes of these people in a beautiful limelight, you know. How long? People will appreciate you very short. They will like you very short. But imagine you become successful in life. They would admire you. Bhagavan Krishna on the battlefield taught to Arjun about life, about fighting. He didn't tell him to run away. So they fought wonderfully. And they won. Imagine they will have lost. After Bhagavan Krishna have given the Gita to Arjun, and then they will lose. Arjun will lose the fight. Do you think we will be talking about the Bhagavad Gita? No, we will not be talking about the Bhagavad Gita. You know how many wars have been fought in this world? and they have lost, do you take it as example? No, you don't take it as example. Do you take the Kauravas as example? No, you don't take the Kauravas as example. You take the Pandavas as example. You take what Bhagavan Krishna have taught to Arjuna as example because he was successful. Due to his success, you admire, you take it as example, you grow. So like that, if you become successful in your life as a human being firstly, you will be an example to others. But if your life itself is a failure, how can you help somebody else? Everybody, throughout my traveling in the world, I have always found I want to help people. Everybody, all the spiritual people, non-spiritual people, maybe less, but most spiritual people want to help people. But if your own life, you can't help yourself, how will you help somebody else? If your own life, you're miserable, do you think you can make somebody else happy? Impossible. So that's what Bhagavan stands for. His celebration, his birth, it's not just, of course it is also for us to celebrate, but we can more celebrate when we are in touch with that divinity constantly flowing inside of us. When we realize that the divine is not there, divine is with you all the time. There is not a single moment that he is not with you. Each breath itself is Krishna. Each action is Krishna. When you are in tune with nature itself. When you look at nature, do you see nature opposed to each another? Have you seen one tree go and move from its place and go and fight with another tree? I have never seen that. Well, there is some creeps who goes sometimes and invade other tree, but it's also because when you brought it there. But you never truly see the tree moving. Have you ever seen a cow going to another cow? Come, I will make you a super cow. Huh? Have you seen a super cow? No. I've never seen that. But in human being, you see it everywhere, constantly. No one teaches you to be who you are. No one teaches you, yes, be how Bhagavan have made you. Be fully yourself. Everybody teach you, be how I want you to be. Where would you go? Each person is unique. Each person have their own dharma. Each person is beautiful how they are. You have 5 fingers, they're all completely different. So you will never find 2 persons the same. And that is the uniqueness which Bhagavan wants to teach you. When you are yourself, you realize the beauty in your fullness. You realize that he is with you all the time, constantly. And then your life becomes a celebration. There's no time to be miserable. You will not, even if you want to be miserable, you will not be able to be miserable. Because you will be blissful. And that's what the Sadguru keep reminding you. That's what all the great saints have forged a relationship with Bhagavan remind. And when you are in that state, Bhagwan will run by his own accord to you. How many saints? Sant Pundalik. How wonderful is his life. Pundalik, at the beginning, he was very nice to his parents. Then, of course, he became the worst kind of kids. But then, by the grace of Kukut Rishi, he asked Kukut Rishi, how you have attained to that state of surrender. Of course, I'm cutting it short right now. Kukut Rishi said, I have not done anything special. What I have done is I have served my parent. Nothing else. Matradevo bhava, pitradevo bhava. That's it. That's the mantra that he was chanting. So Bhagwan in Dwarka asked Narada a question. He asked him, tell me, I feel bad because when I was young, I terrorized both of my parents. I have 4 of them. Nanda, Yashoda, I didn't make their life easy. I give them always, poor Yashoda Maya was constantly worrying about me since the day I was born. You know what happened when the day I was born? Bhagwan Shankar came. Periyar said it right now, no? All the devas came to pay the respect to Bhagwan Krishna. So who came first? This Lord Shiva came. So Bhagwan, Srimad Narayana, him. This thing is very bad. So Srimad Narayana himself have come, asking everybody, all the devas to come also. Bhagwan Shankar came to pay his respect. And seeing a sadhu, with matted hair, of course Yogmaya was there also, covering. Yashoda Maya said, okay, I will give you what you want. They said, I don't want anything. I want just to hold this little boy of yours. I said, no. First, Putna wanted to breastfeed this little child, and it was a big demoness itself. And now you want to hold my child? No, I don't want to let you hold my child. So he said no. So even Bhagwan himself was refused. Lord Shiva was refused to have darshan of, to hold baby Krishna. So coming back, Pundalik realized, but Rishi, by whose mercy? So Bhagwan Krishna asked Narada, tell me, if there is anybody who is serving their parents with utmost love and dedication, I want to go and give darshan to that person. Narada said, yes, there is one person. His name is Pundalik. When Bhagwan here said, okay, there is one person, please, I want to go there now. So he became very eager. So you know the story, how Bhagwan came when Pundalik was serving his mother and father. He was there pressing their feet. Their feet was in his lap. Bhagwan wanted to test him. What he did, he sent a scorpion. The scorpion was coming. He wanted to see, will he let go of his dharma, his duty to his parents, and attain to protect, get rid of the scorpion, or what he will do. So Pundalik succeed. What did it? he put his hand and the scorpion bite his hand. Didn't bite his feet. He didn't want to wake his mother and father. Seeing that Bhagwan was pleased when Bhagwan gave him darshan. Even when Bhagwan came there and called Pundalik, Pundalik said to Bhagwan, wait. That's what we do also now. When Bhagwan come, tell him, wait. I'm busy right now. But we are busy in so many other ways, you know. We are busy with a mundane reality in petty things, you know. We are not busy with our dharma. So Bhagwan waited because he was pleased with Pundalik. He waited for him. Finally, he gave darshan there to Pundalik. So Bhagwan came by his own accord. Where there is this love, when there is you're doing what you have to do, when you have said yes to life itself and walk, no matter what, you still move forward. Bhagwan run to you. Savatamali was the same. He was a farmer near Pandharpur, but he never went to Pandharpur to have darshan of Bhagwan. He have always reminded himself that whatever I'm doing, Vitthal is with me. That garden is Vitthal himself. That vegetable which is growing is Vitthal himself. Then Bhagwan came by his own accord to give him darshan. So like that, when you are in tune, when you say yes to life, not always opposing, then you flow. Then you have that deep satisfaction. Then you have that love awake inside of you. Then slowly, step by step, the mind gets transformed. Naturally, things what is not needed into your life become secondary. And all of a sudden, without you take notice, Sharanagati happen. Without you doing anything to surrender, surrender just happen. It's not in your doing, it is in the happening. Because if you will be doing, it's like going to a marketplace and buy, give me 1 kilo of surrender, please. Everything which is secondary is lower than you. Surrender is not lower than you. Surrender is the highest. So it can't be bought. It can't be taught. It can just happen. Sri Ram Krishna Paramahams, he was walking in the field, returning from the farm, looking at the swan flying. He was in bliss. It happened in a fraction of a second. He entered into that divine bliss and he fainted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, looking at the Padam in Gaya, looking at Vishnu Padam, without any sadhana, without any, I say, very often us spiritual people always think, yes, we have to do our sadhana. No, without doing any sadhana, just looking at that moment, he was transfigured. He was transformed. It just happened in a fraction of a second. Mirabai, seeing the Vigraha of Giridhariji from the sadhu who brought, she recognized not Radhesham. He didn't, my Gopal. The sadhu was calling that deity as Gopal Krishna. That from his generation. But when Mirabai saw it, that's my Giridhariji. That's my Giridhar Gopal. The sadhu tried to oppose, said, no. That is my Krishna. Said, no, but that Krishna, which is Krishna for you, for me it is Giridhar Gopal. It happened in one glance itself. And she was 3 years old when that happened. So like that, you see, what we can do is only what is prescribed by the Sadguru. Whatever the Sadguru says, try to follow. And that what will bring you to your true self. That what will make what Bhagavan Krishna have teach and given the fulfillment of your life itself. That is when the drop, that ocean itself, drop inside of you. You become part of that. You become part of you. So that is Janmashtami. When Bhagavan, when you say yes to life itself, and when you choose truly, no matter what, to keep moving forward, and knowing that you are not alone. The Sadguru and Bhagavan is with you. That is Krishna Janmashtami. Jai Gurudev. What is it now?